If you're new to the channel, just know that I BS a lot before I actually start the game. And today I'm going to try not to say the F word. This should be fun. Let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta go by that timer, not by this one, so I should grab the other mouse. What's up, everybody? I'm Scruff Dog, and you're at my house. How's everybody doing? Give me a second here. Where is that? There that is. Yeah. So what's going on, everybody? We got the crew in house. Phil in the kitchen, Franco, Joe, Russ, and Gas Masher, the early crew. Liz Edwards is here. And yes, Liz, we haven't seen Mavis for a while, but it was this weekend was going to be a good weekend, and then it was going to rain, and then it was going to snow, and now it's sort of raining, gale warning now. It's no good. So as soon as we get good weather, we will be revisiting, the first job will be revisiting power plant and see what's left. After that, I have a couple ideas that I'm getting for like hiking flights. A couple places we haven't been yet. But yes, Mavis will be coming soon. It all depends on the stupid weather. As you can see, there's Kerbal going in the background. This is early access, like some of the veterans that play it say it's not even beta, it's more like alpha, and it's pretty rough, but it's fun to play because you don't know if you're doing it wrong or if the game is just broke. Let's see, not listening to here. So I guess before we begin, or actually just in case anybody that's not here for the hangout and more for the games, just in case anybody needs to know, my system I'm playing on, which I'm running OBS and the game in 4K on, it's a Intel i7-10700K with all 8 cores at 5.1 gigahertz, GeForce RTX 3070 OC 8 gig, running at 1800. Not much of a bump on that, don't really feel like I need it. What do I have? 64 gigs of RAM? Yeah. And M2 solid state drive. Alright, that's the part of the gaming stream. And now that we're done that, let's have our first cheers toast. I would feel that most of you on channel know by now, but just in case, Mr. Furbear did pass on last week. Just over a week ago, after battling cancer for quite some time. So, our first toast of Pineapple Express will be to Mr. Furbear. Maybe he be hanging out with all his Star Trek buddies, because there's a lot of them up there. He was a Star Trek guy. So, cheers to Furbear. And, of course, hello to everybody else. Lockwatcher, Mr. Egg Cake is here. Who else? I thought I saw somebody else. Alright, so we got people covered. Oh, man. Let's see, anything else? I got some coffee. We'll let this one go for a second, and then we'll have another little toasty thing. You know how I got to do too. Don't have anything. I don't even have a lighter near me to do fire. But don't worry, Liz. You'll see plenty of explosions. I'm sure of this. I've never played Kerbal Space Program 1, and this game is difficult because it's so broke. I think I said Franco as part of the early crew. I wonder how Scruff got that drone to do 1,700 miles per hour. A lot of downhill. I just needed a drink. So, alright, let's do a quick cheers. And we'll do my... One of these days I'll actually remember how I say this all the time. But cheers to good people doing good things, bad people not doing bad things. And cheers to everybody. Everybody being cool, being groovy, and just be groovy to everybody. Cheers. Well, I am holding this weird. That is... Alright. Franco says, I've never played KSP. Well, when you watch, it pretty much looks like I haven't either. Luckily, it's really easy to build basic stuff and then go blow it up. Oh, well, thank you, Liz. Cheers to me, and cheers to you, and cheers to y'all, and anybody that's watching. This is Super Sour Diesel. Alright, now that we're all high, drunk, and thirsted, let's go ahead and get KSP for PS4, Mr. A-Cake says, but I don't think it ports well to consoles. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like, definitely wait before you get to. I can't imagine that's going to be released for consoles anytime soon. That's going to have to be solid, because most console players ain't going to put up with beta bullshit. I didn't say the F word yet, I don't think. Okay. Alright, let's see. We need to switch screens. And I'm up here. You'll see why I'm kind of up in the middle once we start playing. Now, we're going to have to see how this goes, because originally I had the middle monitor, which has the game on it, and then the side monitor has OBS on it. If I set the game to 1080p, it freaking... the whole system loses its mind. It disables all the monitors, re-ables the outer two, and then re-ables the 4K one in 1080p mode. Like, icons go flying, the game gets that weird thing where it looks like it's squished, but it's full screen. So I'm going to try playing at 4K, broadcasting at 1080p 60. I think the system can handle it. But I also have it playing on my computer underneath the gaming computer through a VPN, so I can get the true, make sure it's streaming experience down here. But if you see anything getting weird, let me know. But also know that since this game is early access, it is choppy and crazy. Like when they first announced that for early access, they basically said you have to have an RTX or good luck. So luckily I have RTX 30 and it plays pretty good, but when you start seeing a lot of frame drop, I'll tell you if that's what's actually happening, because especially on launch, you get a couple frames a second usually. Alright, and just in case this becomes a series, and it's still cold out, if people like it, yeah, then we'll keep this campaign going. I don't really understand how campaigns work. I guess it just means your universe continues and all your vehicles stay. So I guess we'll figure that out, and who knows, everything will probably just crash and burn, and a lot of my save games are already broken. Let's see, let's do Mavis Aero Nautics. Colors, I'm kind of going with not quite white and like a blue. How's that? One is on PS4. Yeah, fresh box of beers from storage. There you go, Frago. In space, no one can hear you stream. Yeah, really. I think I got, well, on this computer, all the microphones I think are good. When I'm playing, let me know if I should turn the game up or down as well. No, we don't need that. That's annoying. Because when I was doing a test stream yesterday, it seemed like I got a pretty decent desktop volume, but your experience may vary. Alright, burp button. Alright, so, oh, this is going to be weird because I have it on 2 full screens. But, like, see that skippiness, that kind of stutteriness? Like, that's just how it is. Like, you really do need to have a decent system to play this game. Luckily, it's usually pretty smooth in the, what is this, the vehicle assembly building? Yeah, okay. Alright, so we're going to build a rocket that's going to be ridiculous or not enough. We're going to build a rocket and see if we can make it go up. And then we're going to attempt to crash into a celestial body or maybe even land, which I have yet to do. Anything I have crashed into so far is Kerbal itself, which is, Kerbal is the Earth here. Or Kerbin? Kerbal? No, it's Kerbal Universe, Kerbin's the planet, that's right. Okay, I'm getting used to it. So in here you have a bunch of green people, green guys, dudes, men and women, and whoever. So I'm assuming we just want to go ridiculously big and just see how we do and see what blows up. So let's go with this here. Alright, there's top or front, I guess. Going to need a fuel tank. Oh wait, no, at some point that's going to have to separate. So let's go in. I try to build each section as I go. And the feed looks pretty good, okay. So let's see. We need a drogue. Boop. And we need radial. Where's the radial? There's the radial parachutes. If you see down where I'm at the bottom, you can see that little icon that says 1. As you click through it, you can see it changes. So like right now it'll play 6 symmetrical, but I only need I try to do everything symmetrical. We'll do this in 4s, but that's gonna be in the way. So you can do this as well, just to try and, like, I want 4 chutes, but I want them tight. So let's do 2 right there. And then if you leave your mouse on, I try to explain the things I've learned, because a lot of times when you're watching Kerbal, they're not telling you what they're doing, so I don't know how to do things. But like this, I can tell you if your mouse is on that and you hit Control-C to like copy, it gives you another one, so you don't have to go over into the menu. Like little things like that, like really help. Alright, so now I have those. Not, wow, that is not quite symmetrical. Let me move this over a little bit. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but I mean, if we're gonna... And I guess I should say I can't guarantee... Oh, actually I can do this, I can see the cracks. There we go. I can't guarantee we're actually going to get to a planet or moon today. We may be forced to make this a series. But I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, so we got that. That's, I don't always know if I need, like, everything I need on these. So I kind of add stuff as I go. Like I'm assuming, you know, you should have a way to communicate. We can just put that, oh, can we get that right in between the windows? Nope. 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 Which button am I not using? There it is. No, that's it. It's either slightly to that side or slightly to that side. Okay, how about right in between these parachutes? Slightly to that side, slightly to that side. Alright. Oh, that's kind of, I'm sure there's a way to make this work, but I just don't know how. So, okay, don't tell anyone we're going to make, oh, I can't do that. Hold on. Let me just go to single one, see if that helps. Oh, there's that one too. That helps symmetry mode for like wings. But it, I think in rockets it just, oh, what the freak. I'll call myself like I guess we'll just put one there, copy it, spin it around. Oh shit. Okay, just above the crack. That's what she said. Ooh. What's going on? Nope. Nope. Why is this being weird? Alright. Ditch that one, grab a fresh one. Yeah, I hope this, and look, and that one centers up. What? Well, hold on. Now I want to trash that one. Put this in 2 for mode and see if it can just click and click. Neat. See, we're working our way around bugs. I hope this doesn't get too boring. Alright, so we have, oh, we're going to need solar panels. I feel like I put panels on everything because sometimes it complains about having electronics that need power. We'll just put that down here. Oh no, I'm going to have thrusters down there, so we'll put those there. A battery, radio mount oh wait, no, that's right. We can take the parachute off, rechargeable battery, put the parachute back on. Alright. I need RCS, or, yeah, RCS thrusters, where are those? There they go. It's funny, like, they have the RCS, or, well, I guess those are RCS thruster ports, technically. I'm still learning that stuff, like, for realsy. But they don't actually work, I guess. So you kind of gotta get some. You should always do 4 so you can get all your directions covered. And technically, like, this should probably be under fairings, because I'm going to assume it will induce drag on launch. But I have very limited knowledge of what I'm doing, so I'm just going to have fun. Alright. That's... Good thing Scruff does not have OC'd. Yeah. Yeah, I get a little... Hold on, get some... Sometimes. Alright. This does not need an engine, and I have yet to run into any, like, the thermal glowy stuff, so I don't know. I haven't looked into it to see if it's disabled, or if I just haven't achieved speeds quite fast enough to hit any thermal thing. Like last night when, if you didn't know, a crew returned from the International Space Station, like, at 2 in the morning. Or, sorry. No, that was when they separated the night before. Last night around 9 o'clock, they came in, and it was at night in Florida, and you actually saw, you know, it looked like a freaking comet. But they're coming in really, really, really hot. I don't know that I've achieved enough speed to do that. So, I don't know. I'll figure that out one of these days. So, let's see. We have all that built up. Kerbal. Where's my Kerbal manager? Kerbal Space Manager. So we got Bill. So here's the names of some of the Kerbals. If we have, how many? Oh, okay. We can seat 5. That's a lot of Kerbals. So let's put Bill on. Bill's kind of like the default. Valentina, she's cool. Like if you see a name on there, go ahead and shout one out, and we'll add a couple of Kerbals. I'll set that over here for you to study, and I will figure out what's next. I mean, we might as well put a thermal butt on it. Maybe one day we'll actually need it. Where is thermal? Okay, what is that? Is that a medium? Nope. That is a large. Okay, so now we got the thermal butt. I guess we're going to need a coupler, or decoupler. Okay, what's nice, it kind of auto fills itself, like fairing-wise. That's an explosive decoupler. There's the stack and the decoupler and the separator. I've been using the separators because they're explosive on both sides. It kind of helps not crash everything into itself. Fried Kerbals, I forget. Jebediah, okay, let's go, yeah, okay, yeah, we definitely got to send the Amish into space. Alright, so now we want to be able to fly this thing. So we're going to need an engine. This is large, we shouldn't need a huge amount of fuel. Let's put a medium tank on it. How's that? Yeah, that's cool. Alright. Medium tank. An engine. Large engine. That's right, yeah, that one's pretty good. I've used that. That seems to work pretty good on these little fellers. Alright. Now here's the thing that I don't know. There's a way to attach something to this so that you can control it after separation. Like I've seen people like separate in KSP2 and then go back and like crash their thing, you know, drive it into the ocean so there's not space debris floating around in their universe. But when you go to command stuff, like I don't know if it's like I need one of these because that says it's for probe. So is that only probe control? But then, well, see, I don't know because like these fit the fuel tanks. So I don't know. I mean, I guess we can try. Let's put heavy remote guidance unit designed for controlling a large craft. And oh yeah, and when you kind of if you look where it pops out the statistics at the bottom in green, it says shift for view more. Like that doesn't work. I don't know how that's supposed to work, but like I hit the shift key and nothing happens. If I shift click it, nothing happens. So I don't know. But I guess we'll try put one of those rings on, and we'll see if that means I can control it later, which means we'll need to have power. So let's give it a battery as well. It's going to need to charge the battery. Where do I want that? Yeah, let's put that in the middle of the blue. Where are my wings going? I'm going to do the wings on the white spot. We'll put this up close to the battery. Need to have a cat on board. Yeah, I was playing Stray last night for a little while. Kind of continued my very first campaign that I actually never finished. I finished like a third one and the one on YouTube, and there hasn't been anything released for it, like plugins, extra content or anything. Which that's kind of a bummer, but I mean it's a really good game. And I hope that everything worked out and they have a really cool Stray 2 when you're in the outer world seeking the rest of your fuzzy buddies. Oh, come on, Mr. Egg Cake. You know you love to probe. Alright, let's see here. So we have a guidance unit, a battery, and fuel cells. We're going to need to be able to actually talk to it. Designed for aircraft. That's really not... I feel like you need something different for... I don't know if those are good enough for everything, or if you really need, like... Oh, crap, let's put antennas on it. I'm going to have to learn that. Get learned on the subject. So that's where my fins are going to be. So let's just slap some antennas on there and hope that means... Oh, let's give it some RCS so we can actually control it. I think these will be... Oh wait, these are methyl locks. Are these methyl locks too? I have no idea. Alright. We'll just make sure we try to leave a little bit of fuel in this in case it uses methyl locks. Oh, that's where my fins are going to be. Since I can't get it to shift details, I can't always tell what type of fuel these things use. I think those just use monopropellant, which is, I guess, default loaded. Stray 2, Revenge of the Zergs, yeah, really. Those douchebags. Okay, so I think we have everything we need for that. We have the decoupler up there. That also has a little battery on top. That has charge. That has antennas. I kind of want to put 4 antennas on there. Let's see if this works. Awesome! Look at that. That's neat. Okay. So I guess we are good to attach that. And let's go ahead and get this Bardorf's. You know, I know someone named Bardrov. Sorry, scratchy ear. I know someone named Bardrov. We'll go ahead and put them there. That'll be good. 4 people. Can't slaughter them all at once. Okay, so we need some stabilizers for launch. Stabilizers, small. Actually, it's a pretty good size. Right there. Okay. Let's save that. And let's just, for kicks, take it out on the range and see what happens. I think there's enough there to do something with it. Not hearing any sound. Are you hearing game sound? Why am I not hearing game sound? No, there's not enough thrust to lift off. Yeah, I have fuel, I don't have enough thrust ratio. Oh, pop the top, pop the chutes. Okay, so you have game sound. Why don't I have game sound? I'm gonna click out of the game, so it might get weird. Hold on, let me revert back in case it gets weird. Okay, so that like does thruster stuff, so that's fine. It's just those engines aren't very strong. They're like they're more for vacuum engines. Why can't I hear game sound? Hold on, let me get back to the VAB, and I'm going to click out of the game and check my volume. Oh, there it is. I just had to turn down on my headphones, you dumbass. Alright, so we're fine. Alright, so I'm not clicking out. Alright, so there's our little nuggie. Hey, you know what? Just for kicks, here, let's take that, put that right there. Just so we can at least get off the ground once today. Let's put this monster mother Frencher on there. Let's do another quick save. Let's go back to the pad. What's up, Andy? How's it going? Alright. Now I'll actually be able to hear the countdown. Maybe. And we won't necessarily do the countdown every time, but it is kind of cool. Oh yeah, there we go. Jeez. Somebody's in a hurry. And the frame rate you're seeing is the frame rate I am getting. So that's good. We're not over stressing. Uh-oh. Okay. And now we're pointed down. Would really like to point up. Let me put RCS on. Come on, come on. Alright, we're not going to make it. Let's pop the top. Alright, where are we at? Wow, we're still going up. That's cool, that's cool. Oh, hold on, we can do a test here. I can see if I can still control that. Nope, wrong button. I can almost, where is it? It's the gray one. No, control. Sorry, go back here. No, not that one. I guess we're going to have to let them, we'll have to, I guess have to get them into deeper space so that they're farther away from each other. So I can actually click on it. That's really not the best way to, there we go. That's better. Well, I guess we have a, well, hopefully we will have our first successful test flight. Of course, if you hadn't already realized, please understand that I am going to wait till the absolute last moment for the shoots, which usually means the game goes, hey, whoa, and pops them for you. I mean, you gotta keep it exciting. Here, I'll speed it up a little bit here. Oh yeah, when you do fast forward, the frame rate totally tanks. Let's get down to like 5,000. And apparently you can do boats. I haven't even tried that yet, but you can also do like airplanes, like actual planes or jet planes, or these things called SST. Wow, this is really letting me get low. SSTOs, which are basically a plane that just, wow, it's really not going to eject. Well, I guess we're going to probably, oh, we'll be fine. We might get a little wet, but we'll be fine. Can I RCS my way away from the wall? Hey, something just splashed down over there. Can speed this up a little bit. That's what's in the, I like the time warp thing, that's cool. You can't go backwards, which kind of sucks, but it does help. I might just barely reach. No, I'm going to tip into the water. That's fine. Oh, and the other thing, if you're playing this, when you shift out of different, time warp modes, it's not instant. Like, it's not like you click and it goes bam right back to like regular time or whatever. Like it slows down. So if you're going really fast in time warp, just know you gotta stop it way ahead of time. Like, don't try to do that last second time stop, because then you'll miss it. And as far as I know, you can't go backwards. Not that I've seen. You can control it with W. Yeah, that's what I've been using. And you can also use IJKL, I think, to do RCS on your own. I know there's like some weird thing in here, like if you do the wrong controls, you should try IJKL, because that might be the problem. Apparently there's different modes. But let's see, let's put our proper engine back on. Alright, so there is that. It flies, it lands. I don't know why it didn't give us credit for landing, but maybe we just didn't get up high enough, or maybe it was disappointed that we hit the water. Alright, so we need a second stage, which is basically just going to be a big tube. Okay, we need to decouple that stage first. And again, it's nice that it fills in the curtain for you. Let's come over here. You always got to check your staging too once you get done, because if not, it's kind of just auto puts different stages. Like this is each time you hit the space bar, it'll go like to the next one and then to the next one. And as you can see, like as I mouse over, it highlights the part or parts that would be affected. Like, oh, you can actually put those together. Or how about this, that? Like say we had it separate and pop at the same time. If you mouse over that, you can see that part, you can see that shoot, you can see that shoot, or you can see the whole stage. So that's kind of cool. But you gotta watch, because if you don't pay attention, like you may get so that as soon as you launch, like you pop the fucking cap. Damn. Said the F word, but hey, it wasn't within the first 5 minutes. If you don't do your staging right, you can be like in mid-launch and your capsule just like goes flying, which is funny, but if you're actually trying to get somewhere, that can be a little annoying, let me tell you. Alright, so we want to have enough fuel to just go. So why don't we do this? I kind of built something similar to this last night, but I am changing it a little bit. Where's the adapter? Okay, that'll go large to extra large. And extra large, bam. Extra large. Whoop, whoop. Bam. Alright. Let's pick the whole thing up a little bit. Is that going to be enough? You know what? We can always take one back out. Oop, wrong one. There we go. That's big. Alright. Yeah, the view, I don't know if I'm hitting something or what, but the camera view gets weird as well. Alright, there are no extra large engines, so we need to... What adapters do they have? Really just back down to extra large. Flip that around. And let's get one of them big Mammer Jammer engines. Mammer Jammer. Bam. Wow, that did not. There we go. Alright. I feel like that's probably going to be too heavy. Well, I mean, it definitely ain't going to fly as it is. But we may end up having to remove a tank. But let's give it some boosters. Control C. Alright, so now we copied that entire section. Drag it down here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we have this. Let's try to line it up. It's darn that weird alignment thing. kinda is. Actually, I think that's... I feel like it's doing that one side or the other thing. Let's come over here. Let's just click it to see if it sorts itself out. It did not. Okay. See if we can figure out why. Why does it do that? Let's move it around. Wow. Whee! Yeah, perfect. Oh my lord, we may have to do that one time. That's an interesting configuration. Alright, you know, let's try to do it 2 and 2. Because if you can't get it, like, lined... Man, what is going on? I feels better at this game. Oh, actually, you know what? Wait, we're doing it. I'm doing it wrong anyway. Let me put that right there. Because I want those boosters to be able to separate. That's right. So let's get some of these mammer jammers. Still doing that weird flippy thing, but no, actually that lined up. Okay, so there's some decouplers. Let's grab this again. See if we can figure out how to... Oh, it's doing that weird thing where the center, where you pick it up. I need to pick up the whole thing, but I want... Oh, we're good. Alright, you know what? Why don't we do this? You want to be weird? Let's be weird. Oh wait, that's not... That's not quite what I was thinking. Hold on. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, I am going to have to spin that like that then. This is going to get weird, won't it? Alright, now we want to do it 4. And spin... No. That way. Can we see... No. Nope. Nope. Oh, there we go. They're standing off. But it's still doing that weird... I guess we're just going to have to deal with a slightly... not 90 degrees. That's fine. I think that the couplers are set up right. Let's find out real quick. Let me do a quick save. Let me close the parts manager. Let's just fire this thing. Oh yeah. Okay, now we got to deal with the stages because look. See over here? If I would have gone to the launch pad, the very first thing would have happened was his boosters would have just fallen off. They wouldn't even have lit, they just would have fallen over. So let's move these up here. Let's actually have the engines fire first. Then that will decouple. Nothing will happen. Then that, hold on. Then that will decouple. Then that engine will fire. Then that, and we still need to separate those back again. Alright, quick save, and let's just go see what happens real quick. The rocket may fall over. Nice. Good start. There you go, Liz. Alright. That was slightly less successful than our first attempt. Let's try adding a strut or 2. Like, I thought it may fall over, not fall apart. Alright, well, there's 3 down, 3 Kerbals down. Alright, let me add some struts. Apparently, yeah, one of the complaints with the, like, I guess veteran YouTuber people is that this doesn't auto strut. So stuff just tends to fall apart like that. So we just kind of do that. And that did, oh, that was only one way, dang it. Did that again. Alright, let's click that. Now it's all 4. That right there. Let's move this. That's all 4. Put that there. That didn't. Oh no, they're there. Just that's the other thing. Like that's there, but I'm pretty sure it's actually there. So if we load it up and it falls apart, it means that these didn't stick to the rocket, right? Which happens sometimes. There's a kitty cat. Just felt the cat. Yep, that didn't work. Okay, so the decouplers aren't. Go, go. Nope. Alright, 3 more down. Somebody. There's kitty cat. Ronnie is here. I can't really move the camera, but he's like right here. What's up, buddy? Alright, so the rockets are not, I'm sorry, the booster thingies are not sticking. So let's get rid of the struts. So let's attempt to get rid of the struts. Alright, that back. I don't know why I just did that. That, put that there. Alright, stop resetting the view. Alright, so we know these, whoa. We know these aren't sticking right, so we're just gonna have to do this the weird way, I guess. Actually, I guess if I put this on here. Nope. And then just grab the bottom one. That's alright, yeah, we can work with that. What height am I looking for here? A little bit. Well, let me center it on here, and then we'll just grab the whole thing and adjust for height. Yeah, let's pick that whole thing up a little bit. There we go. Is that even? That's pretty. You just kind of want it to get as level as you can so that at launch it doesn't fall over. And actually these being just slightly lower. What'd you say about OCD? So slightly lower would be better, because then it can sit on the 4 outer. Well, if I put all 4. Alright, let's see if this thing works again. Just click and click. Click. It shifted. Alright. Now let's put that a little lower. Alright, they are just a pinch lower than the center, which is perfect. Alright, cool. And they're actually properly 90 degreed up. Alright, we are making progress, folks. Whoa. French. This button, that button. Stand up, sir. Thank you. Oh, now the tubes aren't lined up. Tubes are important. Wow. Is it that one? Yeah. Alright, now the tubes are lined up. Alright, we need some sort of thing on top here. Let's see what we got for additional fuel tanks. Actually, let me look at chat for a second. Change my focal distance. Remember, folks, when staring at a computer screen every once in a while, just turn your head and just focus on something far away. Just to exercise your eyes so you don't get that weird thing. What's up, Captain Jim? Yeah, it's not like it's rocket science. Nah, not at all. Nah, not at all. Let me have a sip of coffee. Cheers. Yeah, a toast to our 6 fallen brethren. Some more Pineapple Express because that helps. Do the boosters need tops? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was just a test thing we just did there, but yeah, I'm pretty sure aerodynamics counts, or at least they will if they don't. Ow. Already. So yeah, that, I mean, I ain't trying to send that derpy looking thing up there. We have more class than that to send up derpy rockets. What size are these tanks? Oh, these are extra, ooh. These are extra large. These might be too heavy. I may have to switch these to large tanks. Let's find out. Let's put a top. And the next size down. And the next size down. Actually, you know what? Let's give it a derpy top. Where's that off-center one? There we go. Click, dude. Not that derpy. There you go. Actually, it's kind of cool. I kind of like that. It's probably going to drive the boosters directly into the rocket when it separates, but we can work around that. They do have provisions. Okay, now we need a tippy-toppy. Why is that so hard? Really need to figure out that. That's weird. I feel like that should work. Alright. We gotta put something on top. Like, it's not this. No, jeez. No. That's weird. Oh, and now it works. Okay. Wow, that's really weird now. Sweet. They kind of look like witches' hats. This is our, I don't know. What should we name this thing? Should we, like, give it a name now? I think, kind of feel like, just so we have we know what we're talking about. Feel free to throw some ideas in there. You know, something other than good luck, a-hole. What's the name of your rocket? Good luck. Okay. Alright, let's strut this up. And assuming these follow, like, general physics, I would assume that crosses are still stronger. Although, oh wow, no, hold on, good lord. I'm still trying to figure out how to navigate the views better. How's that? That's, yeah, I can work with that. Pick this one back up. Oh, no, that one's weird. Okay, so now we gotta pick this one up. Hey, there we go. Alright, so we have a couple of struts there. That's holding down there. Whipped Cream. The USS Boom. The Deathbringer. The Wonky Wan. I may have to do a poll towards the end. Alright, let's see. Oh, actually, hold on. Yeah, I forgot. You can do engineer's reports. Thruster rate ratio is less than 1. Okay. Is that with all the rockets firing? Yes, it is. So this currently will not get off the ground. Alright. I think that's because it's just too much tank weight. Alright, let's build. Let's put on smaller tanks. Let's build it up here first. Because, I mean, we may not necessarily need tanks that absolutely monstrous. Let's find out. So I'll leave that like that. Let me grab that, put that over there. Whoa, what the French? Alright, we're set up for 4. Where's the center of gravity marker thing? So I did learn that little... It took me a while to realize that the little green and white ball was like your attachment point. So like, everything's weird, but if you spin it the right way... There we go. Alright, and we wanted these to be lower. Oh yeah, now that we're using smaller tanks. Okay, let me center the attachment point. Now let's grab the whole thing. And that's as low as that can go, and it is not, well, we can kind of fudge it maybe. We're not 90 degrees. How's that look? Actually, that's acceptable. That looks like it's actually attached. I just don't want like weird floaty. Yeah, it looks like they're attached. All right. Still not low enough, but well, I guess. Okay, I know where we'll sort that out. We'll just go ahead and move this up and center it on the blue, roughly. Those can stay a little bit higher. That's fine. Another tank. What do we got in chat? Lock watcher, whipped cream. There's 2 for whipped cream. Bernard. Another large tank. Come on. We're doing this thing again. See if I can just get it to work. This is so weird. Why is this is the attachment point's in a weird spot. Doesn't make any sense. Grab another one. There we go. The tubes lined up. Tubes are lined up. Alright. Alright, you know what? I think we're going to get rid of one of those tanks too. Let's just, whoa, easy. There we go. Yeah, we're keeping that. Cut. We'll start there. We can add that tank back if need be. But this is just, that's going to be a little much. Let's get rid of that. Alright, well, let's give these some hats. Let's see, we are now a large tank. So we need to step that down. Starting to get a little delayed when you click. So I have a feeling we'll be seeing some bugs coming soon. Thrust to weight ratio is better. Good. Alright, let's get a top on that. Let's give it the weird hat. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to put them on like that. Because that way when the air hits them on separation, it'll just blow them off. And I won't have to put an additional thruster on there to try and persuade it not to crash into the rocket. I don't think it'll screw up the drag too much, but I like a weird... That's cool. It looks like a witch's hat. That's neat. Don't mind me, I'm 5 sometimes. Alright, let's see. Let's go bottom of blue. If I can see it. Let's go from that corner to that corner. Okay, that worked. Where did I put it? That corner. Okay, so then we get that corner to that corner. Yeah, that's cool. Alright. Oh, we still got... hold on. Where's aerodynamic-y? Boom. Alright. There we go. Alright, now we're topped. You are assuming that air is going to hit them. They may hit the ground for... Yes, Lockwatcher. They may absolutely... yeah. Alright. Well, it says we should be able to lift off, so let's check our staging. Those fire. Those separate. Which leaves this firing for a while. What is going on up there? Okay. We didn't lose anything important in there. I don't think so. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, all the added stuff was up there. Okay. Oh, why did it go to the bottom this time? I don't know. All right. Stage 1, rockets. Then they separate. Then the middle one fires for a while. Then that separates. And then we fire that. And when that's done its thing and we're ready to land or crash, we pop that and then we got our chutes. Alright. Actually, you know what? Let's be fancy with our chutes and do it the way they do it. We'll pop our drogue and then we'll pop the mains. Oh, we're going to need fins. We are going to need fins down here. Holy moly. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll show you why we're going to need fins. Let me go ahead and do it like a full save. That's... I'll just... I don't know. Ooh, I just hit something and made a weird noise. Okay. Just call that 1. And now we'll do a quick save. Because it has quick reload. So if you... for those moments when it just doesn't quite go the way you want it. The boomer wagon. Oh, it didn't fall over. That's a, oh no, it's getting ready to. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. Not bad. I guess this would be the point to tell me if the game is too loud or not. Because the ground, like sea level thrust is like the loudest part of the game. Frame rate's actually going pretty well. Sounds fine, level's fine, thank you. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Let's see, where it is. So you always gotta kind of keep an eye on where your cockpit windows are. That way you know how to do your controls. Oh, look at that. So I'm going to start pitching a little bit, hopefully. You can see the rocket, or the rocket's gimbaling. You got to be careful, you can't do this too much since I don't have stabilizers, as you will just flip and roll. But this is doing surprisingly well. Well, now it's going sideways. So let's see if we can get it to roll. Seems like you will roughly want to have it at about 45 degrees once you hit 10,000 feet. Kinda seems to be like a standard issue thing that I'm seeing people do. I feel like we're doing alright. Where's my roll? Get us rolled back upside down. Alright. That way. That's pretty good. We're doing alright. guess we'll see what happens on separation. Oh. Yeah, I definitely need some stabilizer fins. Even up here, the fins still work. Something a little bit more than what I got up top. Alright, we are approaching separation. I really don't want to be rolling while we're separating. Alright, here we go. Fuel levels, that's over here, that's your fuel levels. Green is good, gray is empty. Separate. Oh. Nice. Alright. So, the other issue I face now at this point is the fuel tank up here is bonded to the fuel tank down here, which is kind of like, well, it's not supposed to be, but it's another one of them bugs. So, I have to rely on, well, let me hit that button. Oh, wait, no, look at that. It actually, no, wait. Is that separate? Because it usually bonds these tanks together. But I'm not seeing that tank. I'm only seeing, oh, that engine. No, I think it actually worked. It separated the fuel tanks. Half the time it doesn't. That's cool. That means we can actually shut down, I guess, second stage. And still have plenty of fuel for third. It finally frickin' worked. Alright. Hey, there's the MUN. Okay. Alright, we're doing better than I thought we would. Wow. Okay. Okay, so if we want to... Oh, no, I just hit a button. I just hit the space bar. And in case you didn't know, the space bar is stage separation. So right now, we are literally just getting pushed by the rocket. I no longer have control of it. That's the biggest problem I have right now with the game, is every once in a while I hit the space bar with my big dumb thumb, and now we get to see what happens. Because I have no control over the big rocket, and it is just stuck because it is shoving against me. Well, let's fire the little rocket and see if we can at least separate. Alright, so that wasn't tragic. I don't know where that thing's gonna go. Alright, well, now that we're on... Wow, that thing is zinging. Hold on, let's go to the map thing. I think that may be able to tell us. Okay, well, I'm currently scheduled to crash into the ocean. That's fine. And that thing is just zinging towards... So there's whatever, Kerbal, the sun. There's the MUN. I was told Minimus is easy to land on, like easier than the MUN. But I guess that also kind of depends on how much fuel you have. And now we get to the point where I am still learning. And I'm also dealing with this fact that this is bugged. So I want to try to slingshot myself to the MUN over there. That's not how you want to do that. How do you zing yourself back out? Or maybe I should just get there. Oh wow, hold on. I need to get myself like flat. doesn't seem like the way to do it. That's weird. That's working. Okay. Let's try this. Do I need to physically change, like, which way I'm aiming? See, this is the problem. Like, this is where I get lost. Like, how to correct this, or does it just mean I literally just have to do multiple flight corrections? Wow, where am I going now? I'm going way out there. Okay. Okay, well that gets me kind of in the area of the moon, sort of. And then I'll come back and crash, apparently, which is fine. So let's do that. Okay, so here's our burn thing here. If we do this burn with that there, that should position us where it needs us to perform the burn. Oh, I didn't put a reaction wheel in there. I think that helps. I think the reaction wheels are just for stabilization without having to use RCS thrusters. Alright, so now we're in position. Houston, we have a problem. Scruff dog at spacebar. Yes, yes, that, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and fast forward so we're not just sitting here for 2 minutes. Let's see. I don't want to fast forward too much. And the difference between your burns in Kerbal 1 and Kerbal 2 is they actually tell you when to start the burn. You don't have to calculate it. Like if you have a 2-minute burn, you don't have to start it a minute before it tells you to. So it just goes a minute before and a minute after, like centering it. It just tells you start burn now, end burn now. Has anyone taken soup into space? I don't know, that's a good question. I would imagine it would be a feasible thing. Alright, as far as I know, it's just full throttle for 9 minutes. And I have it selected down here. That's apparently VF maneuver targeting. Okay, I don't know what those are. Anti-target and target. I think that's something I don't know about yet. Alright, so it's shaking out ass. I guess that'll be fine. Alright, let's see what it's doing over here. I guess it thinks I'm going to run out of fuel and stuff. Oh, this big the yellow line that's leading to that big thing, that is the, you can kind of see that sphere, that's like the Earth's influence of gravity. And the blue dot tells you where you'll be exiting it, and that dotted line tells you where you'll be popping out. So I'll be popping out of Earth's atmosphere over here with my current flight trajectory. Oh, I am spinning like mad. Let's go ahead and actually let's give it a little bit of. All right. Yeah, when you're not watching, you should kind of still watch. Okay, see, what did we learn? We learned that the spacebar is big. And I need to put, what are these called? Reaction wheel on our little module thing. Oh, shit, that's great. with all the bugs and all the just whatever, this game is still just fun. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like, we're just having a good old time. All right. So I guess I'll stick. Okay, yeah, that's reaction wheels. Where did I see those? I don't even know where the hell they are. Stabilizer. Large reaction wheel. Okay, here we go. That is large. One there. Like, I don't know. Do we need two? I don't know. We'll just put one there. We'll see if that helps. That's weird. Yeah, right there. Oh, it's not doing like an auto thing. Oh, because of the coupler. Derp. Okay. Then the reaction wheel. Then the decoupler. Then the decoupler. Then grab this whole thing, put that on top, and it's still not filling the fairing in. What am I missing here? So I put the decoupler there first. Okay, maybe there's something weird with the reaction wheel. Let's put put the battery on top again. Alright, we got it. We are sorting through the madness. Okay, what do we have here? So now we got a couple things going on here. Let's move that there. What is that? Is a decoupler. Okay, there's the engine. Yeah, okay, put the engine there. Boom. Decoupler. Boom. Let's put one of them SAS wheels, just in case it helps the whole rocket having one of them. Which I'm guessing, I'm guessing that's like a mechanical momentum thing or something. Alright. That's our engineer report. Still got good thrust to weight ratio. I think we have a better way to control ourselves. We still need some... God, do I want to put stabilizers? Like, it really does help a little bit when you put stabilizers on for once you pop these off. Let's just put some little dudes on there. Just some little fellers. I don't need a control. Yeah, let's do a small, a comparatively small. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put that right there. Let's try to size it so that let's try to learn how to use a mouse. Size it so that it fits the corrugated bit. That's span root length. I know a lot of people that wish they could change the length of their root just easily. A little thicker there. We're dealing with some heavy weights here. And I think that's good as far as how much it sticks out. Yeah, I think that'll be alright. Okay. What's up, chat? Keep the grind up. Thanks, TGX. Just uploaded episode 7 of KSP2. Loving the game. Check it out. Cool. Welcome to the channel. Payload cat 0G kitty litter toilet yarn ball freeze dried sardines. Nice. Alright, why don't we, you know what? Let's I'm going to add something I have never added to any of these. Let's make it so that the thing doesn't fall over. they have launch thing. Is that this? Is that the clamp? Yeah, okay. Launch clamp. Wow, how does this work? So I don't think we need to have it that high. Grab the whole rocket. Yeah, okay. I will figure this shit out one of these days. I will just put that there. Okay, let's grab the whole rocket again. Move it down again. Sorry, I'm a little clunky at this, folks, but that's reasonable. Yeah, I was gonna say, good lord. So I don't think we're gonna. I was originally considered the possibility of adding boosters, which by all means we still can. But we seem to be doing pretty well like this. I mean, we were able to escape orbit. That's always nice. I do have a little bit of concern with these boosters now that we have stabilizers on the bottom. So I do kind of want to add auxiliary. These little dudes. They're meant to... They're just like tiny, tiny, tiny little like solid rocket engines meant just to push, you know, change the direction a little bit. And it's doing that weird, doesn't want to center thing, but that shouldn't matter too much. Oh, and they actually locked into the center. Nice, okay. So that should also just give a little bit of push on that side to help push them away, hopefully. Wow, everything just got weird and laggy. Oh. Yeah, well, every time you open a parts manager, it just gets weird. Alright. Shall we try again? Quick save. Let's see what happens. Alright. That is a known bug. I guess we'll see what happens if it keeps doing that. Oh, I did not do anything with my staging. What the hell? Hold on. Like, I don't think anything's going to happen. Nope. What? Why did it wipe out my staging? That's weird. Pineapple Express Woofle. That would be an expensive woofle. Okay, my staging's good. Okay, I must have just glitched. Alright. Oh, actually, I should probably look at it anyway, make sure it's... Yeah, release clamps. Nope. That needs to go there. So release clamps, basically double tap. Or we can just hold it, we can do a static fire if we ever feel the need. Then that flies up, those fire. Then I release those clamps. That fires, that releases. Shoot, shoot. Alright, let's save it. Quick launch. See if it actually loads my... There we go. No, it is breaking on loading staging. Alright. Let's try loading again. It loaded a little bit more of the staging. Is everything there? Okay, the entire rocket is there. And, you know what, just for kicks, just because this is... Let's put a strut right there. Just to see what happens. That one actually lets you hit the edge. Hold on. Actually, it won't let you because it's a control surface. That makes sense. Alright. It's not letting me click on anything. There we go. And it screwed that. Oh, no, that's right. That's right. Yeah, yep. It's all there. It's all there, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let's do a hard save. Stage broke. That way we know where we're at. I don't know why the caps lock is on. Hopefully we haven't just frickin' like lost everything due to a bug that we will now be stuck with. What is it doing? Oh, it's because it's glitching out and it's crashing all the stages. Okay, why is it doing that? Huh. Alright, so I could see it loaded, then I saw that red. Okay, so it's not that it's messing up the stages, something's crashing. All we really... The only real significant changes we made were those towers. Maybe we don't use the towers. And we just use a balancing act. Since the center engine is lower than the rest and I don't know how to move it. I know there's a way with like fine-tuning this stuff, but I don't know how to do that yet. Alright, let's get rid of the let's get rid of this. I don't need that anymore. That, those, yep, okay. Quick save, launch. See if there's a rocket problem or if those towers just sucked. I guess the towers just sucked, fuck it. Alright, now let's see what happens. And yes, I said the F word again. Oh wow. Oh, it wants to fall over, doesn't it? Kinda. 2, 1. Alright, you know what? I'm going to keep my thumb away from the space bar. I guess the other thing I need to learn is I feel like if I roll a certain way from launch, I will always be with the equator, which would help get to the MUN. I, however, don't know which direction that is, though I feel like this may be northeast, southwest. So that's facing north. So this is east-west. Alright. Catch-up compass. Oh no, wait, that's right. I'm going straight up, so you can't really tell. I'm going to have to start to roll. I guess. I'm sure I'm missing something. So let's start to roll a little bit. On our back. And I am headed south. Okay. So east-west is the width, I guess, of the launch pad. So well, we're already going in that direction, so let's just keep going. We're just going to fire out into the middle of the solar system, I guess. .230, not bad, alright. Remember, we're still in test mode, but I'm doing better than I thought I would, even with my witch hat rockets. That would actually help. Ooh. Kerbals seem to be doing alright. Show all of them. I don't know why it doesn't show them all by default. Oh, I mean, I guess it does. It takes up screen space. The USS Space Bar. We'll definitely at some point have to make an SSTO as well. That's one of them weird space planes. I've been messing with them. Apparently, according to, and I know I say this a lot, but it's any reference I have. Apparently, according to the KSP YouTubers, SSTOs are not as easy as they used to be. I was doing alright when I was messing with it. Alright, here comes separation. Let's go ahead and fire the little guys now. Separate. Ooh, just made it. Boy. Alright. Where are we? We are still pretty low. I'm not going to slow down yet. But I will give us a little bit more. Of an angle if I can. Still just enough atmosphere for the fins to work. And maybe those reaction wheels are doing something, I don't know. Guess we'll leave it there. Is the fuel tank still separate? Yes. Alright, we still have separate fuel tanks here. So apparently maybe I put enough stuff there to actually separate the fuel, so that's cool. That's something I've been wrestling with for a while. Which is weird about this game, like you don't get the same bugs every day. And like, new bugs start showing up, but there's been no updates, so it's kind of like Windows, it just self-corrupts as you go. Like I was worried that it wouldn't last 2 hours, you know, my typical stream length. But it seems like we're doing alright. I guess let's see where we're headed. Throttle down just a little bit. Still want to accelerate. Stability is a 1, so maybe it won't go haywire while we're over here. I'm currently set to crash and burn, but as I'm burning... Okay, alright. I feel like I need to learn what these, like I know these are for aiming at certain directions, and I do kind of use them for the stability, but I don't know exactly what I'm doing, if you know what I mean. Seems like that's a lot more up than I want it to be. I feel like prograde is generally kind of helps you get towards more of an orbity trajectory. And prograde was basically the opposite, like brakes. And then they have this one that says normal, but sometimes it says up. So that may also be, I guess, depending on where you are in relation to the world. We are currently almost at 200 kilometers altitude, which is halfway to the ISS. Which I'm glad they don't have an ISS here, because I would probably have crashed into it by now. Frank said his stream froze. This one's going. Throttle only 80. Oh yeah, right now. I don't really know why. I guess oh, I throttled it down while we switched over to here, just to make sure I didn't miss something critical. Like the last time when I look over and I see the navigation ball going. Alright, let's get this, hopefully this little last bit of burn will pop us right out of orbit. And into nowhere. Because I did north-south, but at least now I know orientation-wise what I need to do. I feel like I'm spinning. No? Yes. So the SAS is trying. Maybe I need to put like reaction wheels in here too. Let me turn on RCS. I'll burn through some monopropellant. We are approaching separation. Where are we at here? Alright, we're flying off into deep space to perish. Oh, we may actually cross the sun. Hold on, let me throttle down here. We may be able to crash into the sun. Nice. Hold on. Like, I don't even want to separate, because that may change our trajectory. Yeah, we got a little bit of fuel left. In the, I guess we call this the second stage. First stage, rockets pop. Second stage still goes. Let's see. So I think that's a good target, folks. Like, are we good with trying to crash into the, or what do they call it? Kerbal? We want to crash into the sun? Seems like a good target. We got some games saved. Let's see where we at here. 50 speed, 50 times speed. Oh, it's going to take a while to... There's 100x. How are we doing here? I am... You know what? I'm not worried about... If we're going into deep space, I'm not too worried about... I'm not going to be spinning. Where the hell? Oh, okay. Wow, we are heading out. Let's go 1,000 times. And if you look down here, you can actually see hours, days, years. Hello, sun. See you shortly. Where's Kerbal? Oh, there goes the Mon. I guess let's keep an eye on the sun here. We're going 1,000 speed. Let's see where we're at. What is next? 10,000? Oh, here we go. Alright, we are headed into space. Oh no, we're going to miss the sun. Alright. I guess let's get around the corner. And then as we... Oh, wow. Oh, we ain't getting nowhere near the sun. We are in actual orbit. Oh, damn, I wanted to crash into the sun. Alright, can we still save this? Let's see. Using my absolute no knowledge of how this game works. Let's see, which way are we? Can we go? Yeah, I ain't gonna do nothing. I need RCS thrusters. See if we can get it to turn. Oh wait, I got light. Oh, did I put? Oh, I forgot to put a whole bunch of lights on here. But now I can see the cockpit. That's fine. All right. Oh, we are almost out of monopropellant. All right, turn that. See if we can get kind of pointed towards the sun. Almost out of monopropellant, which is right there, in case you weren't sure. Maybe that monopropellant will be just enough. Give it a little thrust too. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean we are now pointed at the sun, but if we can kind of get going in that direction. In your face. And I'll leave you a little that way. once we're out here, we'll separate, fire up the other rocket, and see if we can kind of go in that direction. Because I kind of want to crash into the sun now. Like, I thought that's where we were going. Maybe you can do a Tesla car flyby. Alright, separation is coming. Separate. Alright, let's throttle down a little bit so we don't lose everything at once here. Let's see. Where are we? Dang. Okay. Just don't think we're going to be able to hit the sun. Let me see. Which way are we facing? What if I do that? Like, can we plan a maneuver? I've yet to get maneuvers to actually work. For me, anyway. Let's see if we can pull something. Oh, that skinnies it up a little bit. We might be able to still doom everyone. If I get the burn right. But it says no, I'm not going to have enough. Oh, wow, I need an intense amount of fuel to turn around. I only got about half of what I need. Does that change if I do this? No, it's actually calculating the position I would need to be. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so we don't have enough fuel to crash into the sun. And the planets are moving, so even if I go near them, we're probably not going to get to them. I don't have enough fuel to go there anyway. What do I have enough fuel to do? Anything? Not really much. Oh, there's a good way to flatten out your spin. See, I'm way out of... Where the hell is Kerbal? Oh, it's right above me? Okay. Okay, well, let's... Don't have enough fuel to turn sideways. Can we do something crazy like this? Where does that go? Oh, that is like, I don't even know where that's. Trying to see if I can shoot us back towards Earth. At least crash into something. That is definitely not working. I guess we're just going to be floating forever. Alright, well, that was close. Let's start over. Let's go back to launch. I want to try to launch east-west. And maybe try to figure out how to hit a celestial object. Now that I know I got to do east-west, which means I got to launch, like, the width of the pad. So, like, I'm sitting right there, but I'm actually, as soon as we go up, I need to turn 90 degrees and go up. Alright, so now I know what's going on. Okay, let's go. Okay, before this starts doing its own turning, let's see if we can go ahead. Let's see, let's pretend we're SpaceX. Vehicle's turning downrange. We're rolling. turn. Am I turning the wrong way? Yeah. It just doesn't want to turn. Okay. There we go. Alright. Okay, we're still a little not straight up. Okay. Easy, easy, easy. A little bit more of a turn. Wrong way. A little more straight up and down, and let's roll. Let's begin our roll. Not bad. What's nice, you can see those little like wind indicators off the wingtips, help you know where you want to go and where you're actually going. Still going pretty much east-west. Yeah, I need a little bit more of a roll. Wrong way. Alright. And roll. Pretty stable-ish. Yeah, that frame rate you're getting, like I said, that's the same one I'm getting. Be a little rough on launch. Ooh, wrong way. Shit. Good roll. Wrong way. Damn it. Ah! Keeping my thumb away from the space bar and my fingers are traveling all the wrong places. Let's get a good angle for separation. And go. Nice. Alright. We still need to add, I guess, the reaction wheels to. I guess we can put some down here because there's no extra large reaction wheels. I don't have to see what they offer for reaction stuff because I have no idea. Alright. We have a decent amount of fuel. I guess let's see where we're headed. And hopefully we don't... Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Whoa. Whoa, what are you doing? That got a little weird. Let's stick it on prograde. She's a little wobbly. Hey, alright. That should be okay for me to switch. Let's just do that set target. Okay. I think, as far as I know, all that really does is just highlight it. How are we doing over here? Not great. Yeah, I think this is a reaction wheel thing. Where's my cockpit at? There it is. Because I guess there's a couple up here, nothing on the butt. Whew, sorry about that. Alright. We're still good on fuel. We're not high enough to cut engines. Still have a lot of fuel, so let's keep going with that. Let's try to create a maneuver again. maybe now that we're a little more flat. So I also don't know if it matters which arrow you click when you do that. I also don't know what doing all that target stuff means. Like, I have no idea what all this stuff that just appeared means. Where's fuel? Feels okay. Are we, like, spinning to our doom? Yes. Why does it keep doing that? I think I need reaction reels in the butt of this thing. Okay, I think we kind of need to pay attention to this this mess right now. I'm not going to waste all my monopropellant on this thing. Let's see what we can do here. Manual control. Love to go that way. Alright. Let's take out a second. I'll throttle it back up once we are pointed in an appropriate direction. Stop that there. Hey, bear with me, folks. We are figuring it out. I'm not even worried about this burn right now. Let's just wait for separation, and then we will plot out our flights. I feel like that's probably going to help us. And this will be our last test flight. Where are we roughly headed at this point? Of course, off the plane. Alright, separation's coming. And ignition. Alright, low throttle, and let's see what we can figure out. See if I can figure out how this works. Alright, there's that thing. Click, create a maneuver. Nope. It's gonna have to be like that. Okay, that gets us into the right plane. That's kind of pushing us out, but is that putting us, yeah, different plane a little bit? Kind of want to get to roughly, oh, let me throttle down here. So even that's weird, like trying to figure that out. All right, tuck it in. Guess that means something good. Alright, I guess let's try to figure out how to do that burn. I don't... Like, I'm guessing... Let's see... The RCS... I think this is what you're supposed to do. Try to tuck that in a little bit more. I have no idea. I guess we'll see what happens. It says I don't... Oh, I hit the space bar, folks. Man, I really wish this had like a go back. Good grief. Alright. Don't read the chat out, Scruff. Yeah, I know. I need to do that more. Damn it, we had a good maneuver going too. Guess at least I'm starting to figure out, like, if I want to go with the planets, I need to launch with the equator. I do wonder if some point when we do a launch, we should just go straight at the sun. Maybe we'll do that next episode. Which will probably be in 2 weeks, because if the weather's shitty, then we'll just do another one of these and see if we can at least fire ourselves into the sun, if not hit a planet. I don't think that's a bad idea. Of course, then at that point, I think I'm going to have to install deep space rockets on the 3rd stage. What's that, hydrogen? This is all complicated. Oh, I'll figure this stuff out. Like, I don't know if that's like points where you would run into it, or that's just showing where it intersects. That's weird. Like if I'm there, does that mean that's there, the moon's there, and then like I do something and then it's, I don't know. We'd know if I didn't hit the damn spacebar. But I'll work on that. I will work on my spacebar issues. Maybe I should put like a guard on it. I'll rekey separation. Some like 4-key combination. Alright, well, I mean, I guess we can just go ahead and accept our fate. And just miss the moon. Or mun. Slow it down. And we're going to return home. Dun, 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 dun. Still feel like I'm just not getting much for speed. What do I want? Up. Prograde. Oh, that's right. It won't really let you steer much while. Nope, not that way. Anti-normal? Nope. See, this would normally be up. Well, other ways that means up. Let's see what that does. Alright, that just doesn't feel like this is working. Okay, let's, there we go. Part ineffective, lack of solar exposure. I need to put more solar panels on this, I guess. Here, let's roll. But that panel right there is in the sun. Alright. Alright, let's let's do a last second parachute. Dun, dun, dun. At night. Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't know that there's a way to fix day and night cycles in this yet. To like skip it over to daytime, just because like it would be nice. Wow, we are zinging in, and there's no thermal. So I guess that's turned off or something. Wait, we are coming in hot. Oh, okay, now we're hitting the atmosphere, slowing it down. We'll do if it doesn't auto-deploy, we'll see what happens if you deploy at about 500 meters. It does auto-deploy sometimes, though. I don't know what, I think if you, maybe that's if you have the newbie switch clicked. Or the first time experience switch, because it usually ejects around 2000. It just didn't even try to eject. We're going too fast. Alright. Let's go back to the launch pad. Sorry, the vehicle building. Alright, let's make a quick little adjustment here. Let's go 4. Click the solar pad. 4 pads. Now it shouldn't complain too much about that. I feel like that was... Is that our main issues? It goes up, it doesn't fall over. The wings, I feel like they were stable. I never tried to control that again. I guess we need to get around to that. And really any problem, our biggest problem is my spacebar thing. So I guess we'll try again next time. Let's go ahead and save. Part 1 done, I guess. Now what's weird is right here when it says vessel unavailable. Because sometimes when you click to load the game, I'm also doing a quick save. Like sometimes you load a game and it says vessel unavailable, and then you come in and it's like something out of a completely different campaign, like not even close to what you were working with. So sometimes it just randomly loses the vehicles. So I'll do all the save games I can to try and not have that happen. That's why I do a full save and a quick save, just to see if that helps. Alright, let me flip back over here. Go back so we get some background sound. Alright everybody, good 2 hour, 10 minutes, actually about 2 hour stream. Appreciate everybody stopping by, and before we go, let's give a toast to the Kerbals that gave their lives today for the better of Kerbalmanity. I think we lost, let's see, 4 at a time, so probably 20, 24. Oh no, we had a couple of one-man. Bill didn't make it a couple times. Well, we kept it under 30, I think, so we're not doing too bad. So toast to our fallen heroes for today. Hey, what's up, Stephen? You just in time for me to shut it down. Stephen's he's one of them KSP like veteran dudes. Like he's really good at it. So I've been talking to him about what I've been working with here as well. So today we almost got to fly into the sun twice. The first time it didn't work. I don't know why. The second time I hit the space bar and ejected my rocket. We did crash into Earth a lot, so at least we landed somewhere. And I think the very first test flight we actually did land. I mean, we only went like a couple thousand feet in the air, but you know, baby steps. To the cats. Okay, we can do one to the kitty cats. Let me grab my Pineapple Express since I just had my Super Sour. Are there any around? There's Ronnie. Ronnie's a little croissant. He's blondie light ginger. I think you've seen him on here. Well, half of you have just seen him anyway. He's over there. So, yeah, to the kitty cats, and I'll see if I can find a cat mod so we can, once we have a proper rocket, we'll fire a cat into space if they have a mod for that at some point. But I don't want to do test cats. Alright, everybody. Thanks again for stopping by. And have a groovy rest of your weekend. Have a good week. And I will see you probably in a couple weeks. If next weekend turns out to be a holy moly beautiful day on Saturday or Sunday, maybe I'll do a live stream with Mavis. But if not, then I'll see you in 2 weeks and we'll fly around some more. Thanks, Franco. Franco says great stream. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. A Cake, Lock Watcher, Joe Russ, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. And I'll be on Discord later on, working on my other rocket. This is like version 2 of the thing I built last night. So this is doing a lot better, especially because the one last night I actually had to use additional solid rocket boosters to get it off the ground, which I'm not saying isn't possible here. Just, you know, sometimes you really want to shit and get. Maybe we'll mess with that next time and see what our thruster weight ratio is if we had some solid boosters, just to really get her off the ground. I mean, hey, I wonder how many stages this will let you go before it just says no. Alright, anyway, rambling. Yeah. So, I will see everybody in a week or two, and have groovy times. And let's make it the mouse out of Kerbal. There we go. Alright, thanks everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2,